We start with a round called Headliners. Here's a picture of the Prime Minister and the Chancellor, but what does SCDC stand for?
Is he telling people the only two people that won't be affected by the cuts? Samantha Cameron and David Cameron.
Is it stop claiming disability, chavs?
Is he just simply going, sandwiches, Clegg, drinks, Clegg?
I'm not sure what the answer is, but there's certainly two C words there, aren't there?
He's forgotten his hand puppets. This is a little act he does called Saint Cameron, Devil Cameron. Oh, I'm just an ordinary bloke, just cares about the common man. Oh, burn the poor. Oh, stop it, Devil Cameron. Stop it.
Is it to do with, in fact, the child benefit cuts? Is that what it's to do with?
Well,
is
yeah.
it save cash, don't copulate?
Is he quite simply saying starving children don't care?
Is it everyone he doesn't like? Socialists, chavs, dossers and the Chinese. He had a year out there. It didn't go well.
I genuinely have to move to Crow.
Wait, I'm done. Seriously, is it spending cuts dominate conference?
Yes, it is. Very good. Yes, the answer I was looking for was spending cuts to dominate conference. The Conservatives have outlined plans for the biggest shake-up of welfare reform in 60 years, with Chancellor George Osborne saying cuts must be fast and deep to avoid a decade of debt. What do we think of the cuts?
The big thing they've done is to cut benefits to the middle classes, isn't it? Because they know that child benefit for the middle classes will simply be spent on olives and lemon drizzle cake.
Osborne's speech, did you hear his speech? He said, just over the horizon is the Britain we're trying to build. What, France?
They're keen to get people out of the poverty trap. That's what they're saying. I was quite sure what the poverty trap was. Whether it, in fact, was this hole in the ground with some Findus crispy pancakes in the bottom, covered over the top with scratch cards.
But now, because of the adverse reaction to this, they say that they may give tax credit to married people, raising again the spectre of unmarried people. Then we go, well, do we have to marry in order to get the tax credit? Because as we all know, marriages born out of tax credits are the most loving marriages of all.
Tories have got a point. They have got a point. There was a woman in the paper the other day, loads of kids living off the state, and she, the Queen, that's it, the Queen. Philip's going to have to get a job, but luckily, right now, they're looking for people like him in immigration control.
How are government ministers practising what they preach?
The minister who's doing the most is this guy called Eric Pickles, isn't it?
Yes,
He's the Minister for Communities or something, isn't it?
Yeah,
and he has told his staff that they have to use the stairs rather than lifts, that they're not allowed tea in meetings and they've got to turn the heating down. And when you look at him, you think, you say that's because you want to save money, but it's more than likely that actually the lift's broken because you've been in it. There are no biscuits because you've eaten them, and you don't need heating because your body has got its own fat-filled 10-tog duvet.
To be fair to Eric Pickles, he's the ideal person to be community secretary because he's used to having people around him, largely because of the gravitational pull.
Just helping him walk.
When you look at that photograph, does it not look like they've airbrushed a foot-long sandwich out of the shot?
By the way, if you want to join in the Eric Pickles satire game, just point at the picture and make your own sentences up involving belt tightening.
I do not think he looks like Matt Lucas, just quite simply going, that one. That one.
In other news, what have